At the same, my name is ESIKOKUI and I have a new video for you today. I am going to be talking to you about how to make an ebook, or how I got into even creating an ebook and the steps I took and all those great things. If you are interested in knowing any of this information, stay tuned. I will get into it in just a second. But if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, comment down below so we can continue the conversation, and share if you want other people to know this information. Alright, you guys, let's get to it. So, I had the idea back in December 2021 to create an ebook. Now, before any of this time, I already had the idea of creating an ebook, but I never really planned for it. I was just like, one day I want to put out a book, an ebook, or do something like that, but I never created an actual plan to do so. And I knew going into the new year I wanted to accomplish one of those things that I always say that I want to do and don't eventually get around to doing it. And so I was like, might as well with an ebook. Of course, I have the platform. I have Melanin MagEK, and Melanin MagEK encompasses so many different things. If you don't know what Melanin MagEK is, it is my beauty brand where we used to have subscription boxes where we included different products from beauty to skincare to self-care to makeup, all of those things that encompasses beauty. We would send them out on a monthly subscription, or you could get it when you wanted it. We are eventually going to get back to that, but right now I wanted to come back with an ebook to really focus on the self-care part of Melanin MagEK, because that is so near and dear to me. I have struggled so much with my mental health, and so the ebook focuses on that and just the lessons that I learned that I would hope would help other people. So that's where I wanted to start. That was my idea. And to start an ebook, you have to have an idea. What is going to be your focus? What is the whole topic of your book? What is going to be the main focus? Sometimes we deviate from what the actual topic is. So the best thing to do is to write your summary already before you even write the book. Write a summary of all the things that you are going to cover. Write a summary of all the things that you are going to discuss, all the points that you are going to hit, how you are going to make the people feel by the end of this book. Write a summary of that, because then you can keep on referencing that. When you lose track of it or you don't know what else to write, you can go back to your summary and be like, okay, let's get back to it. I almost lost myself, but now I remember what my goal was. So write a summary, know your topic, write your summary, and let's get started. Then from there, I just wrote out the rest of my book. I started off, after I wrote my summary, I went through and I created an outline. All the different points, even more, I really went deeper into the different points that I wanted to hit of mental health. I talked about therapy, I talked about the food we eat, I talked about meditation, prayer. Prayer was a big part of my book, and I wanted that to be the beginning part to really set the tone of the book. And so I created the outline, I moved things around, I set it how I wanted to. Then I set deadlines. I set a deadline of when I wanted to finish each chapter of a book. Each chapter of the book. Because, when we're writing things or we have a goal to finish things, sometimes we just have the goal, but we don't really set deadlines for ourselves other than the overall deadline of getting it done. And sometimes we get to that day and we haven't even started, or we got halfway through, or we could have dedicated a lot more time if we set mini deadlines within that. And so I set deadlines because I was starting the book at the end of December and I wanted it out in February, on my birthday, on the 19th of February, right? So I basically had about a month or so to write the book. Some people take a week to write a book. Some people take months to write a book, years to write a book. I was giving myself just a month, and I knew that was the deadline that I wanted to give myself. Now, if you want to give yourself more time, definitely do that. If you want to give yourself less time, definitely do that. I've watched YouTube videos of people doing an ebook and they did it in 4 days, you know? So it's up to you. So yeah, I created mini deadlines of when I wanted to finish specific chapters, specific sections, when I wanted to finish that by, and I tried my best to stay true to that so I could make the deadline of finishing the book about 3 weeks before the book actually came out. I would have time to edit, I would have time to create all my promotion, I would have time to do all of those things, and then put the book out. You know, I wouldn't be like writing the book up until the last day. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to still give myself about 3 weeks or so to just do all the promotion and all of those other things. That is a good way to set yourself up for success. Now, the platform that I used was Canva. Canva is just so great. I know a lot of people talk about using Canva for so many different things, and yes, you can write an ebook on Canva. Someone's car is now going off and I'm recording my video. I don't know if you can hear it, but I definitely can. Okay, so I use Canva, and Canva is just a great platform for all things, like all things, honestly. You can create presentations on there, you can create flyers, I create thumbnails on Canva, and now an ebook. So I use Canva to do so. If you want me to make a different video talking or showing you how I exactly made my ebook through that, I can do that, but I'm just going to share a couple of details with you. So I use Canva Pro. I pay for Canva $7.99 a month or something like that. It's not too much. It's not any more than $15 a month. I literally use it weekly, so I really get a lot from it, and I created an ebook on it, so yes, I am getting a lot from it. I use the A4 document to do so because of the formatting with A4. And I will get into that with the video if you guys want me to show you all that. I also included videos in my book, links to different things, resources, and just so much more in the ebook. With having it on Canva, it made it accessible for me to do these things. And there's a specific way you download them if you use videos. You basically have to just press the option that says download with the videos, or you can download it without and just have the links there. But yeah, there's an option that says that, and you're like, it can be very interactive, which is great. That's why I loved Canva. So I will get into that a lot more in another video, but yeah, use Canva for all the things that you need when you're creating an ebook. They also give you templates that you can use. You can go through different templates that fits best with you, and then you can just change different words. You can change the coloring. You can make it completely different, but sometimes having a template to go based off of really helps give you a base of where to start with if you don't have that. Sometimes also, if you use Canva, you might want to write on the page that way and then go back, or yeah, write on the page that way so you know how much you want to write on a certain page. I wrote everything in Word and then I transferred it into my book and I made it fit how I wanted it to. You can do either option, whatever works best for you. Yeah, so that's really like all I did, and I just really disciplined myself by creating those deadlines, and I made sure that I stuck true to the goal of my book. It was just to help people, just to give them the information that I didn't have before, in order to spread that message. Be able to give them that information, because I didn't have that growing up. And then from there, I just downloaded it with the videos, and I made sure to put it on my website. Now you can put it on different platforms. You can put it on Amazon. I know I've seen a TikTok about Amazon and just how that's going with ebooks and people returning it, so that might not be the best option. I'm actually thinking of putting it on Amazon, but we'll see if we'll get there. There's different other sites that you can use. I use Squarespace for my personal website. So Squarespace makes it really easy. This is not sponsored, by the way, but Squarespace makes it really easy for you to put your products onto their site. And from there, I just put it on my site and I'm able to sell it that way. Yeah, and there's a bunch of other platforms. There's ebook platforms that you can put it on and sell it on. So whatever you're looking to do, look into that. But for me, Squarespace is what worked for me. Alright, you guys, that's mostly all the information that I had to make a successful ebook. If you really want me to get into the nitty-gritty of Canva and how I made it work, let me know. And also, if you want to check out my book, it's, you know, it's still out there. It is called Embracing Your Magic Self. Basically, it is a workbook to help you get to your best magic self in this life, in this world, in the spiritual sense, in the physical sense, mentally, all of those things. I'm not a licensed therapist whatsoever, but I'm taking from my experiences in life, and I am showing you guys just what I learned from that, my lessons, things that I've learned from my therapist, things that I've learned from my friends, my parents, everything into this book, and I hope that it helps you. If you have any more questions about how to create an ebook, if I didn't exactly go into something that you have a question on, definitely comment down below and I will get into it. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!